to me, I think one of the strongest defenses of ESG strategies and shareholder engagement really comes from the evidence that these strategies are good for corporate performance. From my perspective, there's really some misperception feeding into the resistance efforts and the narrative around it that the efforts around environmental, social, and governance practices are somehow in tension with financial performance, but these tools are really about understanding the risk that a company is taking on. And when we're living in a world where we're moving from an economy that's driving climate change to a sustainable economy, having an understanding of environmental and energy related risks is really important. When we have thousands of people working for these giant corporations, understanding where a company stands on equity practices, on worker rights, on HR and retention policies, on health and well-being for workers, these are all really important, not just for social purposes and the well-being of the workers, but also for the financial success of the company. So there's really no reason for companies to be trying to hide this kind of information from shareholders if they want the companies to succeed. And then just one other point I would make is that shareholder engagement really is this uniquely democratic tool within capitalism. Most of the decision-making is coming from corporate boards and executive leadership, but through the power of shareholder proposals and advocacy and the ability of all shareholders who are part owners of the company to vote on these proposals during the annual meeting, is this democratic tool where people with all kinds of insights and information can weigh in on what's happening. And so from that perspective, I think it's also just very important to continue to protect the rights that people have to weigh in on companies that they're part owners of.